Hi, today is May 8th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 713 for the year, Pigeons Deranged. It was as if every single pigeon that was hanging out in front of the Guiseppe Verdi statue by the 72nd Street subway entrance was refusing to talk to or even acknowledge the existence of every other pigeon. It looked like each one of them was going out of their way to make sure their back was turned on all of the others. It was as if maybe one pigeon was like, fuck all of you all, to all of the other pigeons. And maybe another one was like, I fucking hate pigeons. And maybe another one was like, if I see one more goddamn pigeon, I'm going to fly up and shit on Giuseppe Verdi's head. And then maybe Verdi was like, what the fuck did I do? And the pigeon was like, you wrote operas and I hate operas almost as much as I hate all these motherfucking pigeons. At that point I left, but the next day I thought I saw some bird shit on Verdi's head. Poem number 714, The Said Things. I heard that yesterday Judge Juan M. Merchant said regarding Stormy Daniels' testimony that there were some things that probably would have been better left unsaid. And now I really want to know what those said things were. There's something really appealing about hearing something that would have probably been better left unsaid. The Times puts out transcripts of each day's testimony, but yesterday's isn't available yet. When it is, I will read some of that shit for sure, although some of it, I believe, will have been stricken from the record. Once I have read the said things, I won't be able to unread them. I won't be able to unread the things that probably would have been better left unsaid, but weren't. But I'm cool with that. Poem number 715, Weather Report. Just heard a big clap of thunder that didn't sound anything like applause. It clapped, but it wasn't saying yay for me, the thunder, or yay for you, me. It was saying you might be fucked if you have to go outside today. And in fact, I do have to go outside today, so indeed, I might be fucked. Fucked by what might be a real motherfucker of a storm. But I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I'll get wet and then I'll be dry again. I'll be fucking fine. I just heard a quieter but more ominous rumble, almost like the sound of an earthquake. Then a crack. It's 7:51 a.m. and now a sudden fucking downpour. I think I hear people reacting to it. I would too if I were out there right now. I don't have to go out for at least an hour. Maybe it will be better then. And if not, maybe I'll be fucked. Poem number 716, Upcoming. I'm doing a brief reading tonight, two of the poems that I wrote last month and one poem that I didn't write at all to celebrate the publication of Jane LaCroix's wonderful book, Spellbook of Ordinary Mistakes. I'll be doing a far more substantial performance at a Mexican restaurant 3 weeks from tonight. I think I'm doing 3 sets, but I'm planning to save the more fucked up stuff for the third set when people will have probably mostly finished eating. Then on Thursday, June 20th, which frankly feels like a year from now, but is actually less than a month and a half from now, I'll be performing a couple of poems in an art gallery, maybe with Dogbowl or maybe with Susan Wong. I haven't asked either of them yet, and Dogbowl may be out of town. Really, I should wait until I have more details about this before saying anything about it, but I'm trying to create the false impression that I have a lot of shit coming up, whereas I barely have 3 pieces of shit coming up, and by this time tomorrow, I will have barely 2. One might almost think I'm a little insecure. How else would one explain my desire to let people know that I have stuff coming up, even if it's not all that much stuff? I don't know. That's how I would explain it, but perhaps I'm being unfair to me. That happens sometimes. It comes with the territory. And the last poem of the day, poem number 717, Weather Update. It's like somebody came and threw a blanket over the thunder and smothered that shit. It's like somebody suddenly stopped pissing and now there is no rain at all. It's like somebody opened the curtain that was covering the sun and it's much brighter now, 8:48 a.m., than it was about an hour ago. It's like somebody was like, let's leave that haze in the sky for a while so that people aren't completely optimistic. But if that's why the haze is there, it's not working. I'm completely optimistic. All right, that's it. I think I'm going to change one thing. But it's like somebody was like, let's leave that haze in this. I got to fix that last verse. There's something, I think I have to fix it. Maybe not. Anyway, I guess you'll see if you read it after you watch this or before. I appreciate you. I do.